So this NumPy array concept is having the list data structure, right guys? Like the collection of list data structure. Why we are using the list data structure? So we can easily mutable, and also it is a order one. Okay, so that's why we are creating the NumPy array with the help of list data structure. And also we are having a lot of features. It's just like similar to the list data structure. We can accessing the element inside the array. We can identify that array dimensions and shapes. Okay, and identify the single element, and just slicing concept, slicing with the steps concept, and inserting new element into that array, both single dimension and dual dimension and three dimensions array. Okay guys, I will explain you now. Now I'm creating the single dimension array, and also how to identify the single element from that one dimension array, and also using the slicing concept with the slicing with the steps concept. Okay guys. Okay.
Bala, yesterday there was an error, no? You said you will rectify and come back to it.
Like dictionary something else, right? Yeah,
Correct.
I already sent that to a WhatsApp group, brother. Can you please go through?
Can you just bring it here and show it to
Yeah,
us? So
okay.
that
Okay. Now I'm clear. So what's my question that maybe I'm just creating one dictionary one. Okay, now I'm just removing the multiple items from that dictionary data structures. Okay, so now I'm creating that dictionary data structure example. Then here I'm mentioning the values. Okay, comma, then so this is okay. 52. Then also this is the last one, so I'm creating the okay. These are all the keys. Okay, now I need to remove the like two datas, like two items. One is a guava and also pine. Okay, so that's why I'm creating the like deleted items. What's that? So dictionary deleted. This is my variable name. Okay, now I'm selecting this two items. Pine with, sorry, I'm just choosing the guava. Remove that item with the help of keys. Okay, so that's why I'm creating the values. Okay, then this is not a dictionary bracket, this is a normal bracket. And yesterday we are facing some error, right? So I'm not creating the semicolon in this concept. Okay, if you want to remove the multiple values in that dictionary, you can put that semicolon options and also here. Okay. Now custom. Now I'm using the for loop condition. Okay, for x or y, is it anything else? For x in, what's that? Dictionary delete, this second variable. Okay, dictionary delete, indentation, input using the pop command. Okay, so what's the pop command? By using this variable one. Okay, so variable one dot pop command. Okay, using, I'm just getting the x value. What's the x value here? For x in dictionary delete, so this is a dictionary delete. What are the x? This is a 1x, this is another 1x. Okay, I need to remove these two keys from this variable. Okay, so what's that? Here now I'm getting the dic underscore 1. Okay, we can getting the remaining two values. Okay guys, by using the pop command with this for loop. we can easily get the remaining two values. Okay, so this is one of the concept to remove the multiple items from the dictionary data structure. Okay, we are having the more options to remove this like multiple items from the dictionary data structure. Okay, I will give some other exercise links. Okay, you can use it. So okay, I hope you guys have understood about this how to remove the multiple items from this dictionary. Okay, now I am moving to that numpy array concept. Okay guys, so numpy array, so I'm just importing that numpy module or packages. Okay, you're using that array concept. Okay, okay guys, so now I'm creating that single dimensions array. Okay, first of all I'm creating the single dimensions array. In that single dimensions array I can identify the single dimensions and also using that slicing and slicing with the steps operations. Okay guys, so variable underscore one, what's that, np dot array. What mean by MP is a numpy. Okay, numpy module dot array concept. I'm creating that one dimensional array. That means 1 comma 2 comma 5 comma 6 something else. Okay, one dimensional array. Okay, so now variable underscore one, what's that? This is a one dimensional array. In that one dimensional array it having that 3 6 8 element. Okay, so you're having the 8 element. Then how we can identify that particular element in single dimension? That means one dimension array. It's the same concept. Okay, in that list data structure we can easily identify the particular element with the help of positioning. Okay, so I just want to use that second position. What's that? It's a 5. It's a second position, right guys? Then how we can get this slicing element, like grouping element from 2 to 8. Okay, what's that? Variable underscore one, and same concept. What's the position of the 2? This is the starting point, right guys? Starting point means 0 1. Okay, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm putting 7 because it's a excluding. Okay, I'm just putting 7. So we can get in the particular group of element in that one dimensional data structure, sorry, one dimensional array. Okay guys, this is a one dimensional array. Now I'm just using the slicing with the steps operations. Variable underscore one, and what's that, 1 ratio 7 ratio. I need to get that 2 intervals. That means, okay, I'm just starting from 0. Okay, 0th position. This is a 0th position, right? 0 to 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this number I'm using the 2 steps with the 2 steps. That means 1, okay, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, then 1 2. Okay, so 1 5 6 8, maybe that's the answer. Okay, 1 5 6 8. Okay, these are all very simple. We already know about in that like list data structure, right guys? How we can identify that element from the two-dimensional array? Okay guys, from the two-dimensional array, first of all, how we can create the two-dimensional array? So variable underscore two, numpy dot array. Okay, now I am creating the two-dimensional array with the help of two one-dimensional array. Okay, I will keep the one number 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now creating the another one dimensions, because in the two-dimensional array it's having at least minimum rows and column, right guys? So that's why I'm using the, where it is, two arrays. Okay, this is a first structure and this is a second structure. So where it is, 6 7 8 9, then 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 here, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I'm creating the common bracket, this one and closing bracket. This is a two-dimensional array. Okay, so variable underscore 2. This two-dimensional array is having the 2 rows and 5 columns. Okay, guys, 2 rows and 5 columns. Now, I want to get this element. Any idea, guys? How we can get this element? Can you please? I want to get this 9. Okay. So variable underscore 2 square bracket.
So we can use so இந்த இதுல இண்டெக்ஸ் வேல்யூ யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்ல சார்?
பண்ணலாம் தாராளமா பண்ணுங்க, இண்டெக்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க. So இப்போ நம்ம கிட்ட just we are having the two-dimensional array, right? The two-dimensional array is having the 2 rows. This is a 0th row. Okay, this is a first row. Okay, now I want to get this element 9. Okay, for identification I am creating that 9. Okay, I want to get this 9 element. This 9 element placed in the first structure of 0 1 2 3, third element. Okay, first structure of third element 1 comma 3. Is it right? Okay, guys, understood? This is a 0th row. This is a first row. This 9 element is placed in the first row of 0 1 2 3, third element. So that's why I'm putting the 1 comma 3. Any doubt? Is it clear?
Bala, can we have any number of rows in two-dimensional array?
Yeah, you can create it many number of rows. For example, I'm just creating that another one row, like third row. What's that? With that same count of this element, ma'am. That's very important. Okay. So here I'm using the 5 element with that one structure. So that's the same count I'm using.
So all should have equal number of columns.
Sorry. Yeah, yes, ma'am. This is very loud. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
All should have equal number of columns.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. We just create the structure, right? For example, we just create this structure. Okay. Each and every rows and columns have the same count. Okay, same count with that element. So, for example, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So now we are having the 3 rows. Okay, this is a 0th, this is a 1, this is a second row. Okay, guys, 0th position. This is 0th position, first position, second position. Now I am getting that this value. Okay, maybe it's the same thing. Okay, 1 comma 3. That is a first position of the third element. Okay, guys. So
Bala, in second row also number can repeat, no? When you say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can take 1 also, right?
Okay,
Instead
that is no
7,
issues.
You can type 1 also, no?
Yeah, yes, that is no issues. We can create the same number. Okay, that's no issues. But our then also please create with the same count. That's very important. Okay. So here I'm just identification.
What happens if you count? Okay.
Sorry.
What happens when you increase a count?
Increases count mean it's not a proper structure. It's like just each and individual list structure only. This is one list structure. This is a second list structure. Our object will collapse. Okay. So that's why I'm creating that proper count, rows and columns. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Now we can easily identify the element. How we can slicing the element. For example, I want this element, guys. Any idea? Can you please support me? How we can get the 12, 13, 14, 15?
Where to of?
Okay.
2 comma.
So 2 comma.
1 ratio.
1 ratio.
4.
I just want to this one. 12 to 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
Position 1 to 4, right?
Yeah, 4. This is a including, but this is a excluding, right? So I am putting the 5.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, super. Nice try. So 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this 5 is a excluding, so that's why we can get this types of element. Okay, so that the same way we can getting that element with the steps. Okay, so how it is possible? Now I want to use that, and for example, I need 6, comma 8, comma 10. Any idea how you can create it? The slicing with the steps. I can only this number. Anyone, guys?
Shall I? Bala?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Yeah, back to off.
Okay.
1, comma
1, comma
0.
0.
We can remove that ratio on 5.
Okay.
Comma
Hmm.
2.
I mean, comma, sorry, comma or ratio. So I'm just putting like
Comma
this. Okay, 0 ratio. My starting
yeah, 0
point.
ratio 5, comma 2.
0 ratio 5. Why I am putting comma 2?
5, comma 2.
Why I am putting comma 2? Here we are
For
using
increasing the step.
Yeah, here I'm just using the steps. I'm just using the ratio, right?
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
this is
okay.
you can use it the 2. So 0 to 5 means this is a 0th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right. So 5 is excluding. So now you can get 6, 8, 10. Okay, thank you so much. Then okay, we can easily identify that element and slicing the element and also slicing with the steps, both one dimensional and two dimensional, right? Now we are just moving to the three dimensional array. Okay, how we can create the three dimensional array? For example, variable underscore 3 equal to numpy dot array. Okay, cool. So now I'm creating that using the same concept. Okay, no, it's okay. Just this is one two dimensional, and this one is another two dimensional. Okay, maybe it's a 16, 17, 18, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, done. Now I am creating the three-dimensional array. How we can find out this is a three-dimensional array? It's having the this is a first layer. This is a second layer. Okay, guys. Each and every layer having the rows and columns. Please note it. Okay. In the two-dimensional, we are having only one layers, right? What's the two dimension? For example, this is a two-dimensional. We are having only one layers with the rows and columns, right? So that means row and column, it's a two-dimensional. Now I'm creating the three-dimensional with the two layer. This is the first layer. Then this one is the second layer. Okay, guys. Each and every layer having the rows and column. This is the first layer. It having the two rows and 5 columns. Okay, so that means two rows and multiple columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the same way that behind that layers also having the 5 columns and 2 rows. Okay, Now I am first identify the element. Variable underscore or the 3. Okay. Now how we can identify the element? Anyone? Now for example, I just want to take this element 14th. How we can take this element? Because before I am saying this 3-dimensional having the 2 layers. This is one layer, this is another one layer. Each layer having the 2 rows. Okay guys, 2 rows. Now I want to identify this element 14. How? Just try. Anyone?
சார் இப்போ சார் இந்த மெத்தட் வந்து இண்டெக்ஸ்ல வந்து 0 1 எடுத்துக்கலாமா சார்?
0 1
இந்த ரெண்டு லேயரா?
எடுத்துக்கலாம், அதை எடுத்துக்கலாம். நான் சொன்னல இதான் 0th இது, இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேயர். ஓகே ஓகே.
ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ஹை லெவல்ல இருந்து மூவ் பண்ணுங்க. நம்ம இத அப்படி தான் பிரேக் த்ரூ பண்ணோம். கரெக்ட்டா? 2 டைமென்ஷனல்ங்கிறது எப்படி பிரேக் த்ரூ பண்ணோம்? This is the 0th one, this is the first one, this is the second one. Okay, so அதே மாதிரி இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா this is the 0th one, this is the first one. Okay வா?
Okay. First 1 comma
1 comma சூப்பர். இந்த லேயர் தான் செலக்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. கரெக்ட்டா? 1 comma.
ஓகே. ஆமா சார். 1 comma 1 2 0 1 2 3 1 of 3 வருமா சார்?
1 of 3 means in that particular layer it having the 2 dimensional, right? This 2 dimensional.
ஆமா சார்.
In the 2 dimensional it having the 2 1 dimensional, right? This is a 1 dimension, this is another 1 dimension.
This is another dimension.
Okay, so that means this is a 0th position, this is a first position. Okay, now
okay.
இப்போ எனக்கு 14 ங்கிறது எந்த பொசிஷன்ல இருக்கு?
So 0th position.
0th position. Super. 0th positionல element position என்னது? 14 இருக்கு.
So third ல இருக்கு சார்.
0 1 2
third positionல.
0 1 2 3. ஓகேங்களா? சூப்பர்.
Okay.
Yeah, nice job. Okay. So இந்த கான்செப்ட்.
Okay.
So இப்போ same concept. I just improve my layer count. Okay. Now I just improve my layer count. What's that? Okay, so I'll just copy. Now, okay, this is okay, guys. Now I just improve my layers count. What's my output? This is my output, right? So here I'm having the 3 layers. This is the first layer, second layer, third layer. Is it correct? So my structure is like this. This is the first layer. In that first layer, it having that 1 2 3 4 5 columns and 2 rows. Okay, 5 columns and 2 rows. And this is my second layer. In that particular second layer, it having also the same 5 columns and 2 rows. And this is the third layer. This one is also having the 5 columns and 2 rows. Okay, now I want to get what's that? Oh, here I'm just putting 0 190. Okay, I want this one 180. How you can get it?
So it's var underscore 3.
Okay.
Bracket 2.
Okay, 2.
2 comma
2 comma
2 comma 1 ratio.
1 is the ratio or comma?
So it's 1 2 3 comma. Okay. I think so.
Okay.
Okay. 0, 1, 2. It's 3, sir.
3. I just
So
I want a
190.
180.
Then,
Yeah,
sir.
180. Here, I'm just putting 180.
180 means 2, sir.
180 means 2, right?
Okay, 2, sir.
Okay. So that means this is a what's that? This is a 0th position layer. This is a first position layer. This is a second position layer. Okay. In that second position, we are having that 180 element into that first position of the array. Okay. So that means 0, 1, 2. Okay. Second position. Okay, guys. Now the same. Yeah.
So 1 second. So 1 second. இங்க மேல வந்து இங்க வேரியபிள் 2க்குலாம் வந்து நம்ம ரேஷியோ யூஸ் பண்றோம்ல சார். அந்த ரேஷியோக்கும் கமாக்கும் வந்து என்ன சார் மேக்ஸிமம் டிஃபரன்ஸ்?
மேக்ஸிமம்ங்கிறது இல்ல. ரேஷியோ அப்படிங்கிறது if you want to get the group of element ஸ்லைசிங் ஆபரேஷன் பண்றதா இருந்தா நீங்க ரேஷியோ யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. நான் பர்టిక్యులர் ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னு சொன்னா if you want to get the individual element you can use the comma. ஓகேங்களா? இப்போ நாங்க என்ன எடுத்துருக்கு என்னோட அவுட்புட் என்ன வந்திருக்கு? It's like a group of element, right? So we can use the like slicing operations.
ஓகேவா? ஓகே சார், got it sir.
இப்போ நீங்க இதே ஸ்லைசிங் ஆபரேஷனுக்கு வந்து எனக்கு 3D அரேல வந்து யாராவது சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. சோ இப்போ எனக்கு என்ன ஆபரேஷன் என்ன எலிமெண்ட் சேம் ஸ்லைசிங் மெத்தட் எனக்கு வந்து
ஓகே சார்.
இந்த எலிமெண்ட் எனக்கு வேணும் 120 30
okay
50. ஓகேங்களா? சோ இதுக்கு
which mean variable 3.
ஓகே ஒரு நிமிஷம். ஓகே வேரியபிள் அண்டர்ஸ்கோர் 3.
ஓகே வேரியபிள் 3 செகண்ட் லேயர். நோ சோ உங்களுக்கு எந்த பொசிஷன் சார் வேணும்?
இந்த அங்க கொடுத்திருக்கேன் பாருங்க 120 130 140 150.
it's in second layer.
Okay.
Comma.
Comma.
120 1 2 1 is 2.
1 is 2.
So 1 வர சார் 0 வரும் சார். ஏனா அது இன்டெக்ஸ் வந்து 0ல தான சார் இருக்கு.
Yeah. So
sorry sir.
Okay, 0 is 2. Sir, okay. 0 is 2.
0 is to 1.
0 is to 1.
1 is to 5.
Is to 5. இந்த கான்செப்டா? சோ இதுல நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொன்ன 2 எதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா? வாட்ஸ் மீன் பை 2?
சார் சாரி சார் 1 சார். 2 தான் சார். ஏனா இந்த லேயர் நம்ம வந்து நம்ம செகண்ட் லேயர் தான சார் எடுத்துறோம்.
கரெக்ட் 2 கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க. செகண்ட் லேயர்ல எனக்கு 120 130 140ங்கிறது எந்த அரேல இருக்கு? எத்தனாவது பொசிஷன்ல? we are having the two position. This is 0th.
So first push.
This is a 1. Right?
ஆமா 0 பொசிஷன்ல தான சார் இருக்கு.
ஓகே
0 கமா வரணும். 0 கமா பண்ணிட்டு.
ஓகே சோ அப்ப 0 கமா கொடுக்கணும். கொடுத்துட்டு நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன கொடுக்கலாம்? இப்போ எனக்கு ஸ்டார்டிங் எதுல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்குது? எனக்கு வந்து 120 to 115 சொல்லிருந்தேன்.
ஸ்டார்டிங் ஆமா சார்.
1ல இருந்து
ஸ்டார்டிங் 1ல தான் சார் ஆரம்பிக்குது.
சூப்பர் 1ல ஆரம்பிக்குது. தென் 5. ஓகே சோ இப்போ
1ல ஆரம்பிச்சு 5ல முடியும். எக்ஸ்டென்ஷன்னால
so it's called the excluding அப்படிங்கறதால எனக்கு இந்த அவுட்புட். ஓகேவா? சூப்பர். So அப்ப எனக்கு 3 dimensional array. ஓகேங்களா? it having that in that particular data set it having the 3 layers. Okay, this is a 0th position layer, this is a first position of layer, this is a second position of layer. Okay, then each and every layer having that 2 rows. Okay guys, each and every layer having the 2 rows. Now for example, just a minute, I'm just creating like this. I'm just adding the another one rows. Okay, so copy it. What is that? Okay. then also creating the now what was happening here in my three-dimensional data structure, it's having the same 3 layer, but each and every layer having the 3 rows, right, and 5 columns. Understood?
Bala, ஒரு doubt.
Yeah, yes.
எல்லா லேயர்ஸ்மே ஈக்குவல் நம்பர் ஆஃப் ரெக்கார்ட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கணுமா? ஐ மீன் ஈக்குவல் நம்பர் ஆஃப் ரோஸ் தான் இருக்கணுமா?
Equal number of rows. ஆமா, ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேயர், செகண்ட் லேயர், தேர்ட் லேயர்.
இப்போ உங்களுக்கு நான் இத மட்டும் நான் ரிமூவ் பண்றேன். உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆன்சர் வருதுங்கறத பாருங்க. ஓகேங்களா? எனக்கு வந்து ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் வந்து கொலாப்ஸ் ஆகும். ஓகேவா? சோ நான் அதை ரிமூவ் பண்ணும்போது ஆனா எனக்கு லைக் இட்ஸ் நாட் a error.
ஈக்குவல் நம்பர் ஆஃப் ரோஸ், ஈக்குவல் நம்பர் ஆஃப் காலம்ஸ் தான்
இருக்கணும். ஆமா, நம்ம ஒரு
லைக் இட் வில் கிரியேட் as a list.
எஸ். இப்போ நம்ம இது வந்து நம்ம அந்த கியூபிக் வந்து கிரியேட் பண்ற மாதிரி. ஓகேங்களா? லைக் இந்த கியூபிக்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா எனக்கு அதாவது நம்பர் ஆஃப் எலிமெண்ட் சேமா இருக்கணும். ஒரு லேயர்ல எனக்கு எத்தனை காலம் இருக்கோ சேம் காலம் தான் அடுத்தடுத்த லேயர்லயும் இருக்கும். ஓகேங்களா? இல்லைன்னா எனக்கு ஷேப்பே எனக்கு சேஞ்ச் ஆகும். ரைட்டா?
ஓகே ஓகே.
Okay, super. Now, okay, can you please try like this is a final one? Okay, I just want to getting that this. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one. Can you please try? Anyone? How we can identify?
So it's variable 3.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, variable 3. Variable 3. Ah, okay. Done.
Variable 3. Okay. Variable 3 bracket la 1 comma.
Okay, 1 comma.
1 to 0. 1 comma 2.
1 comma 2.
Comma 0 is to 4.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 0 is to 4, sir.
Okay. Okay, super. Got it. Okay, guys. So we well known about that, how to identify and slicing, and also slicing with steps. So in that three-dimensional slicing with steps, also the same manner. Okay, so ratio, you can add this ratio. Okay, you have to just put in the 2, 3, anything else. Okay, so we can easily identify that element. Okay, with the help of slicing anything.